Am I on? Am I on now? Oh, I'm on. I think I haven't even put my cap on. This is how unprofessional I am. Right. How you doing, everyone? Everybody here? Can they hear me? They don't want to hear me.
Hit that. How's that now, Clanny?
No sound yellows ended.
Yeah, I told you about the... How's that now? Is it on now?
Wait for the chat to come back. Hello, hello, hello. That's better.
There we go, sorted. Yeah, there we go. Okay, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Right, so I'll start again and say greetings, everybody. Yellow Belly here, and we're on the letter O, which is for orgasm, and for O. And oh, look who we have as a guest. It is our very, very own Novabug, and let's see who we've got already. Right, we've got the awesome 25 Clansman. Good to see you, Ian. We have the Retro Macaque. Of course, Glenn, good friend to the channel. And who else do we have? CPC Game Reviews. Again, please, everybody go to CPC Game Reviews website. It is fantastic for doing research for this kind of thing that I'm doing. And a good way to find out, get other people's opinions on these games. I did see Steve in there, and oh, hello. We have the beautiful, beautiful Andrea Wyatt in the chat. It's so good to see you again, my dear, and it's always a pleasure. So, as I said, we have a good old Novabug here, and hopefully we won't have much lag. I'm just getting skip frames already, but it's my poorly little old laptop. So, we're on the letter O. We're going to have a look through some games that I've never really heard of before. And our professional, as we say, is here in Discord helping me out this evening. He'll be giving his professional opinion on some of these games. And believe it or not, there were the one or two games he'd never played before, which is the whole idea of this stream.
Yeah, there was a couple. You did surprise me.
There we go. So there's a couple of games in there that Nova's never played, so that'll be good to get his opinion on those and get his, as I said, professional opinion on the other games. As always, I've got to give a salute to the Bug Army members, and if you're not a member of the Bug Army, the link is in the description, and also get yourself to the merch store, get your hats, caps, cups, etc., and you'll make Uncle Chris a very happy man. As we do what we do every time, plan to take over the world. So, Chris, how's it going, buddy?
I said yes. I was going to add a Bridget T-shirt to the merch store.
Yeah, I was thinking the actual box cover look would be more. I don't if you can, the jumping man. That'd look better possibly on a tee.
Just on his own.
Yeah, and then you could have the background as the game.
Oh, I don't know. I'll have to design it, but I'll have a look.
Yeah, so definitely for one for next year, everyone should be sporting Bridget T-shirts. Definitely. Right, let's fire up the old Amstrad, and we'll look at the first game for tonight. Boom, boom, boom. Here we go. Now I've got my little controller here. Here we go. First one is called Obsidian. It's by Arctic Computing. Now then, oh, here we go. So, what can you tell me about this game, Chris?
Obsidian. It's a kind of an exploration adventure platform space thing. The idea of this game is you've got to deactivate power portals or activate power portals through a series of exploration and avoiding the enemies and getting the right items to open doors and keys and unlock lasers and stuff like that.
Yeah. There we go. I am carrying an energy key. Well, the graphics are quite bright, I'll have to say. Yes, very bright colours. Yeah, it looks like a collectathon, puzzle collectathon. I've not spent much time on these games. As people know, I tend not to. And I like to give it my first impressions. Oh, I've died there. That was miserable. Well, yeah, very bright colours. Controls are okay. What the hell?
It's got a jetpack vibe to it.
It does, yeah. Oh, speaking of jetpack, did you see that Commodore one I was playing the other day?
I didn't know.
Yeah, I did a... Oh, there we go. That opened that door. That pass I picked up before it opened this door, so there we go.
Yeah. Yeah, and the one that says laser stuff, or like deactivate the laser so you can go into the lower level and... Yeah.
I get you now.
Yeah, I think they did about 20 minutes of this.
20 minutes? Yeah, oh, well, I lasted 20 seconds. There we go. Well,
yeah, I mean, it's okay. It's nothing amazing for me.
Yeah, it's okay. Graphics are okay. It doesn't. Controls were okay. You're using the pad. Not bad. I'm going to give this one a 5, I think. Definitely a 5. What do you think?
I was going to 5.5.
5.5. Just a little bit over the 5.
Needs yeah, around about average. It's playable. It's a little bit frustrating, but it's generally non-offensive, I would say.
Yes, definitely. Hello, Johnny boy. Good to see you in the chat, buddy. Well, as always, a new member of the my streams is good old GP. Let's have a look what he has to say. Well, there you go. I can't argue with that. Yeah. Oh, and of course, we have the General Sam, the gentleman that causes erections all over the planet.
Oh.
What a wonderful gentleman.
Clanny, Andrea, Johnny, Sam, General Sam, Sir, Retro McKeck, a load of people in the chat. Retro McKeck, you got the company right, so I'll lurking.
Awesome. Yeah, doesn't grab me, this one. Certainly not a hidden gem.
No.
I think we shall move on. I am aware of the time because we have, of course, after my stream, we are all, and everybody in the chat's going to do it, we are all going to move over to good old Mikey Smith on Twitch, and he's got a little bit of a surprise for people that I'm not allowed to tell you. So let's have a look at this one. Now, it's a shame he's not in the chat, this gentleman, because this is one of his games. It is Oceano.
Yeah, it's an early game from Ego Chip.
Yeah, it's called Ego Chip in the chat. There's Ego Trip, but it's the same fella. Ego Trip.
Yeah.
On the game.
It's to do with someone using the prior name for either someone used that name as a developer before, or someone used that name on YouTube. One or the other.
Right, yeah, I gotcha. So this is a 2015 game, and let's have a look. So I'm in a submarine. It's lovely graphics. What can you tell me about this one, Chris?
Again, exploration, submarine. You got to collect all the jewels, essentially. That's pretty much it. It's this is, if you want to do what Airwolf is like, this is kind of what Airwolf should have been done like. You can quite easily imagine that submarine being a helicopter, and then it would work, wouldn't it?
Well, yeah, it's in a cave, so yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Clanny already giving this one a 9 out of 10. Wow.
That's a high rating.
It must be one of his favourites.
Now, I do like some of Ego Chip's work, I've got to admit, and I've said that before.
Yeah. Oh.
I think some of his other efforts have been much better than this, though.
Right.
I've got to admit.
Yeah. It's it's quite a nice little game. It's you see,
lovely music.
it's nice and slow. Now I do like slow games because at my age now, the old reflexes ain't what they used to be. So I don't mind these slow collectathon games. I'm enjoying this actually. I'll just play
it's quite addictive.
Yeah.
It's quite addictive. You can every time you collect a jewel, you've got the ability to shoot once.
Well. All right. Oh, so I can go boom. Oh
no, if you've I think you might have. How many jewels you collected? 4.
4. Yeah, you only let me shoot once.
There you go. You can shoot the torpedo, but you can only do that once. I think every time you collect a jewel.
I getcha. Hello, Lucas. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you.
So CPC Game Reviews disagrees with Clanny. Doesn't deserve a higher mark as that, in my honest opinion. Maybe a 7 out of 10.
Oh. Well. What do I think of this? I want to play it again straight away. So it's got a bit of grab factor there.
That's a good sign.
Yeah, which is a good sign. It's it's nicely slow paced for my aging eyes. Interesting game. I do like a good collectathon. I'm going to go along the lines of a 7 for this one, a 7 out of 10. So, what do you reckon there, Chris?
I think it's a solid 6.
You're going for a solid 6.
Yeah. Solid 6. It's got nice graphics. It's got nice music on the start. I'd like it to be a little bit more quicker, to be honest. But it's got it's a nice idea. It's nicely implemented. Just maybe a little bit more.
Yeah, it does need more. Did he make a sequel to this at all, or
it's part of it's part of his Amy series. That's for sure. But if you look at later games that he did, like Jewel Warehouse, particularly Jewel Warehouse, which is I think fantastic.
Yeah.
And Prelude to Chaos, which is absolutely excellent as well.
Oh, right. Well, we're on the letter P next week, so hopefully that'll come up. What's that? Lucas saying, "Hey guys, won't be chatting much. I'm on my phone and I've forgotten my reading specs." I know what you mean, Lucas. I know exactly how you feel, buddy.
I think I echo CPC Game Reviews there. It's a nice enough game, but not spectacular. That pretty much sums it up.
Yeah. I like this game. It's like I said, I try and get like my own personal reaction to these games, and like I said, I straight away wanted to hit fire and start again and try it again. So yeah. So Clanny's saying you have to remember I gave Peter Paprack 9 out of 10. Well, yeah, Clanny. Not the most. You're gonna have to come on here at some time, sir, and explain your scoring system, definitely. So let's move on to Octoplex, a Mastertronic game. Oh, nice loading screen. Now it says Mastertronic and Lothlorien.
Yeah. Developed by Lothlorien and published by Mastertronic.
Yeah, right. And good evening again, Steve. Good to see you, buddy. We have Sir Retro and Lynn himself in the chat. Nice tune.
It is very good. The music on this is really, really, really good.
Ready to play level 1. Press the any key. Right. Oh. Right. It's a puzzler type game. I assume you have to... Let's have... Oh, I've got something going down there. Is that... oxygen or something?
No, that is the area that you've covered. The bar at the bottom.
I get you. So, let's have a look. Oh, there we go. I assume I'm doing this right. I'm not sure. Oh, I can't get to that one for some reason. So, can I get in? Yes, get to it that way.
That's it.
Okay. Yeah. Can't go that way, and I can't go that way. What am I doing wrong?
Okay, so you've got to use the gates to open the other doors.
Got to use the
where
gates.
you saw the exclamation mark in the other side of the map.
Ah. Oh, there is a time on it.
Yeah, there is a timer. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, let's have another crack at that then. So up there, I've got that there, that there. That one's closed. That one's closed. Meh.
So you see the corresponding numbers.
Yeah. So all the two.
That gate.
Okay, let's have a.
I like this game. I think it's a good game. This.
Okay, tell me your thoughts on it then, Chris.
I think its graphics are quite pretty. They fit what it does. The old lizard man there walking around. It moves really smoothly.
Mm-hmm.
The enemies are a tad fast, I think, because they creep up on you that quickly. It's a nice little puzzler kind of game, as well as covering all the ground, and you got to collect a jewel at the end once you've got all the ground covered. And I like it, and I think the music is really good, really good.
Mm.
It's a good game. This, yeah. Retro Lim says good game. No, it is a good game, but I know where he's going from there.
Yeah, I need to spend more time on this to give my opinion. I'll be honest.
It's a slow burner.
Yeah, I like slow burners. I like puzzlers, and I wish I'd spent more time prior to the stream of actually having a go, but then you wouldn't get my reaction.
Hey, we've got John Gage in the chat, everyone.
Hello, John. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you.
And Charlie's also in the chat as well.
All right, now is that our Charlie? Oh, it's my Charlie. Right.
Charlie Property.
Yes, that's my Charlie. Now then, I want everybody in the chat to send love hearts to Charlie. Big hello to Charlie. So I want everybody to say hello to Charlie and make a fuss. She's a good friend of mine. There we go. Yeah, do like that game. Let's give it a score. I think we'll take GP first. Let's see what GP has to say about this game. Well, okay. I've never thought of it that way.
Absolute rubbish he was talking there.
Yeah, that's not that. There you go. Now look at that. Look at what Retro Steve's done for me. What a superstar. Everybody's a superstar. Thank you for welcoming Charlie to the chat. She's a good friend.
I can't find the heart emoji, so I've just written heart.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go. His mouth's full. Yes, it's usually a ping pong ball or a golf ball he's got in his mouth. But yeah, sorry, GP, I have to disagree. Hello, Beardo. Good to see you, buddy, in the chat. Let's give it a score. What do you give this one, Chris?
Well, before I do that, I'll say hello to Beardo. And secondly, everyone smash that like button, share the stream, please. Yellow Belly's top man, and this is a very important stream of the Amstrad weekend. So,
Thanks
that's all right. I will give this 8.5 out of 10. I like this game a lot.
Oh, high scores there indeed. I'm going to go for 7.5 due to my lack of ability rather than the game. Again, it's something that needs to be investigated. Now, you've given it 8.5. Is that creeping into hidden gem territory?
I would class it as that personally.
Let's see what the chat say. Chat, do you see this one as a hidden gem? Say hidden gem in the chat if you think this game is a hidden gem, and we will classify it.
While they think about that, I discovered this game whilst looking for good Amstrad music to do on my 464 project, and this music struck out at me as being excellent, and I ended up playing the game quite a bit. So I think it's a good one.
Yeah. Right, so we've got, let's have it's a good one from Clanny. We've got a Hidden Rustlers. Oh, high praise indeed there from Retro and Lim. Charlie says yes.
Let's see what CPC Game Reviews makes of this.
Yeah. Go on, CPC Game Reviews. Is it a hidden gem?
I think Nick likes this, but I think it might be a bit on the tough side for him. I'm not sure.
Just waiting on the chat lag. Well, while waiting, yeah. Classics Race, hello, good to see you. There you go. Retro McGlenn says he's never heard of it before, so it's defo a hidden gem. So there we go. This is our first hidden gem for the night.
CPC Game Review says, I'd say, although I haven't played it much, and yes, I found it a bit tough.
Well, there's nothing wrong with a bit of a challenge, you know. It's like, you know, when you're going out hunting for girls, you like a little bit of a challenge. You don't want it too easy, do you, gentlemen? So, yeah.
Sam does.
There we go. Let's move on to the next game. So we've got our first hidden gem, which is fantastic. And the whole idea. Have you done a long play on this one, Chris?
No, it's on the list, but it's way down the list because it is tough. The late levels are particularly tough. So, but I do want to do one. Sam says, "Oh, you know me so well."
Yes, we do, sir. Let's have a look at this one. Let's see what we have. Offshore Warrior by Titus, or is it Titus? Lake Michigan. Well, if it's on Lake Michigan, it's not really offshore, is it?
2043. 23 years into the future from now.
Yeah. Let's have a look. Oh, here we go. Oh. Ah, yes, I remember this one. Is it a racer?
It is.
Oh, and I can shoot, and I can jump. There we go. And I've died already. Okay. It's a 1989 game. Graphics, not bad. Bit chunky. Controls are a bit difficult. Well, that might just be me.
It's not.
You can't have your up button up all the time. Oh my god, it's going dead fast now. Oh, I'm starting to get a headache already. Oh, I've got no bullets left. What a shame. Okay, so the premise of this game is you race these guys. I don't know. What do you say, Chris? What?
This is Road Blasters on water.
Road Blasters. Yeah.
It's, you know what? It reminds me of Rapid Racer on PlayStation in a way. This is one of the ones I hadn't played before. But when I played it, I immediately got the gist of it and understood what it was. Yeah, essentially Road Blasters on water. Yeah, like Retro and Lim says, they're water blasters. I think the forward scrolling is actually very well done. It's quite speedy. It's quite smooth. Graphics are very chunky, but the controls just let it down for me.
Yeah, you have to. If you don't know, guys, you have to keep your finger on the up button to keep moving forward, and then do your directions, which is a little bit.
Yeah, like Retro Macaque says there, a bit like Live and Let Die. Yes, one of the games from Live and Let Die. He's right there.
Let's have another crack. Let's see if I can.
It's tolerable, but it's just too awkward with its controls. You're going around corners, and then all of a sudden the rocks seem to just appear on you, and once you hit those rocks, it's good night Vienna.
Yeah, I'm really struggling with the controls, I'll be dead honest. I really am. Yeah, it's pissing me off now. Yeah, absolutely. Hello, Maud. Good to see you, Maud.
So the graphics are nice. They are nice. And it moves well. But its controls really, really hamper it. So it's kind of cocks the game up for me. The controls do. Yeah,
it's really. I'm struggling with the controls more than anything. I mean, is there keyboard controls for this possibly? Might be easier. Yeah, so I'm thinking it might need to.
Hey, Maud is in the chat.
Good to see you, Maud. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, wow.
Oh, and Mr. Zypho is here.
Ah, Mr. Zypho. Wow. Well, you know, Mr. Zypho has these little intros for people.
Yeah.
Don't you? He has it. So I've put one on for him.
Oh, go on then.
There we go. Well, there's one there for Mr. Zypho.
Kate will love that.
Yeah. For fuck's sake, he says. He says, hello, afraid it's a flying visit, no problem, but he had work and it's and date nights. Yeah, no problem, mate. Yeah, more than happy for you just to say hello, buddy. But somebody put a thumbs down on already.
Never mind.
Oh, I'm not bothered. Let's have a look.
Someone who's jealous. Andrea gives this a 4 out of 10.
Oh, I'm actually going to go a bit higher than that. I'd like to try it with keys actually and see if it makes it any better. It's something I may have to revisit. So I'm going to split the difference and go to 5 on this one until I've tried it with keys. So I think he's talking about on his own stream CPC Games reviews. Yeah, I think he got 4. Was it 4 thumbs down the other night? Which was bizarre, but they all count. Yeah, they all count. They all count. So, yeah. What would you say on this one, Chris? Then
I agree with you. 5 out of 5.
Yeah, 5 out of 10, even.
5 out of 10. Yeah. Sorry, not 5 out of 5. Sorry, 5 out of 10.
Yeah. Had to pop in to say that greeting was wonderful. Hearing Zai squeal, oh fucking hell, made my night. There we go. All for you, Kate. You know I'd do anything for you.
And so I was about to say the tattooed Harridan has made her appearance.
She has indeed, and if you ever get the urge to beat somebody up, I volunteer.
Yes, he did. He did say that. I can vouch for him.
Yes, he says, although I am, yes, well, you know, Zypher, I like to give the love, you know, you've done one for me on marbles, and I thought I'd have one back. I think that'd make a brilliant, I mean, let's put it on. I think that'd make it excellent Zyfail emote.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think? There we go, yeah, because it is a bit of a Zyfail, that one.
The problem is, you could use that every time he uses a save state, but then they'd be using that a lot, wouldn't he?
Well, yeah, there is that. Ooh, here we go, the salt begins. Yes. I love it. I love this community. Right, I'm going to move on. And we shall have a look at next one. Now then, this game I wasn't going to feature, but then a very, very good friend of mine who is in the chat was so proud of herself that she actually completed it the other day. So I thought I will include it. This is just for you, lovely Andrea. Oh, God, enter your name. Oh, who shall I be this time? I think I'll be Bob.
Good old Bob.
Yeah, let's be Bob. There we go. Find the missing pieces of your sleigh. Now, the premise of this game is you are Santa. You have to run around and find pieces of your sledge or sleigh, whatever you want to call it. Ah, there's a piece. And take it outside ready to set it up. You have to avoid these munchkin elves because they will steal the pieces off you. Oh. Bug it off. Oh, like that. You see, you just stole it. But you come outside here and you put them all on. So, Andrew says you can't lose on this one. Oh, okay. So
No, you can't.
Well, there we go. Now, I've just heard somebody coming in my front door. That'll be my stepdaughter. Oh, damn. I don't know. I'm doing a good job of losing at the moment. With the dogs. She'll be bringing the dogs in. She took them out for a thing. So, but yeah. Yes, I can hear the dogs now. Going mad. She took them out for the day, which is lovely of her.
Pizza's just arrived. Have to shoot off. Thank you again, I think, and I shall plot my revenge. Says Zypho.
I look forward to that, Zypho. Thank you so much for popping in, buddy. So much for popping in. I appreciate it, as always. And on your departure, I think we should certainly... Oh, there's a wave from Zypho as he leaves the stream. There we go. Yeah, so I've thrown this game in just for Andrea. Let's give it a quick score out of 10 and move on. Chris?
What, the official Santa Claus, the official Father Christmas, that's what it's called, isn't it?
That's it, yep.
This is an alternative software game, and it's a kid's game, essentially. You have got no energy bar, you can't actually physically die. You collect the pieces to the sleigh, the elves take away the pieces because apparently they're they're a mutiny. The elves are mutinous. It's okay. It's got basic graphics. It's a little bit of silly fun. Really, I've done a long play on this one. I wouldn't. It's a 5 out of 5. 5 out of 10. Sorry.
It's a 5 out of 10 from Chris. Let's have a look. We've got a 7 out of 10 off Sam. We've got Andrea's giving it an 8 out of 10 because she completed it. And yeah, I think it's a cracking little game, as Chris said, for kiddies. So I'm going to go for a 7. I'm going to go for a 7 because it's nice to have a game that is targeted at younger children that isn't too difficult.
I agree.
There we go. 5 out of 10 off CPC. 7.5 out of 10 off Clanny. You would give it more if it wasn't for the second part. Doesn't it become like a shooter or something? The second part.
Oh, yes, at night time. That's right. Yeah. You got to fly the sleigh above the houses and drop the presents, I believe.
Yeah. Andrew says it's a fun game, not frustrating.
That's right. It's not. No. Yeah, it's not frustrating. Not really. The elves are annoying a bit, but yeah, it's just whiles away the time. It's again totally inoffensive. The elves are peed off because they're being furloughed, according to Retron.
Superb. Yeah. Have you got this in your collection?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. This last Christmas, I think.
Oh, marvellous. There we go. GP, what do you think of this one? Okay. I don't know how you get sexual innuendos in about a Father Christmas game, but that's GP, isn't it? All over. Yeah.
I think what we said about the elves there was disgusting.
Well, yeah, It's,
I would consider the elves being a protected minority, so I think that's rather slanderous.
Well, yeah. I just hope YouTube doesn't come down on me for these comments, but we'll see. Let's move on.
Elf phobia.
Boom, 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 boom. Now then, here is a game I never knew existed, and I think possibly the same for... Did you know this one, Chris? Ollie and Lisa 3?
No, Ollie and Lisa 3. No, I didn't.
I'm going to put the I'm going to put the cheats on so people can see it. Yeah.
Lovely loading screen.
It is.
That is gorgeous.
Yeah. Does it look nice on the stream? It does actually. Yeah.
Yeah, that loading screen is gorgeous.
I bet that looks awesome on a CRT. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was saying to Mikey Smith the other night, the other day when he was streaming, there's something about a CRT that the colours radiate at you.
Yeah, the cameras don't capture them properly. That's the thing, unfortunately.
Now then, there was 3 Ollie and Lisa games, I believe. The first one did come out on the Amstrad. The second one didn't. It was a Spectrum only, and then the third one.
That's true.
Yeah. So let's have a look at this one. Spacebar to start. Hopefully it might still be loading. Boom, 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 boom. Here we go. So you've got keyboard, you can redefine, and you've got joystick. Well, I've got a little joystick. So
lovely transition there.
Yeah, very nice. Very. The presentation. What's this? A 1989? Yeah. 89 game. Yeah, very. Is that in mode 0? Is it? It looks like it.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it uses. I think it does use split rasters. Yeah, lovely presentation.
Yep. So here we go. Wow. Now look at this. This is mode 1. Definitely mode 1.
It is.
Very Spectrum. Very Spectrum. You're this character. There we go.
You're Ollie.
Yeah, you are Ollie, and yeah. How did you find this one, Chris?
I kind of like this actually. I think the monochrome graphics are pretty well, really detailed and pretty gorgeous. If that was in color, that would be even better. More color, should I say? Love Ollie's animations. Lots of little details going on. I like that. It's got a gameplay element which I don't care too much of, which is the random door effect thing. So you go into a door, and then that door doesn't return back to the room you were in before. It will go somewhere else in some mansion or something he's in.
Yeah,
that's frustrating. But it's once you get used to the controls, which they're a bit tricky as well. But once you get used to the controls, I think that's a rather fun game and a bit of a challenge as well.
Yeah, it is a nice. I'm enjoying the graphics. I mean, it's very difficult. I'll be dead straight. It's got proper Spectrum sounds.
It is tricky, and it's so you jump. You make small jumps by pressing up and diagonal, but you make large jumps by pressing down and diagonal.
Now how do I go down now?
And it's a little bit picky with its platforming detection here and there. Like the ladder, for instance, when you're on the ladder, so you're on the ladder now, you got to step to the side. Step to the side a bit. Don't jump. Step to the side.
No, I fell off.
No, too far. You got a sort of little step to the side, and you'll drop down a rung, and step to the other side, and you'll drop down a rung. That's a bit awkward.
Yeah.
And you can only pick up one key item at a time as well. And the key items you need are the magnifying glass and the spanner and the car part that you're looking for. So the object of the game is to look for your car parts and to reassemble the car in the basement.
I getcha. It's really nice. I think
it looks great.
I think it looks superb. It really does. I can definitely see me spending time on this one.
It looks great. It moves well. I love the transitions between screens. Sound could be a little bit better, but the tune on the title screen is really good. The controls do hamper it a tad, but you can get used to them.
I'm standing in space though. Yeah.
Clansman says Retrosheet did a brilliant video on the first Ollie Lisa. Retrosheet actually did a brilliant video on the Spectrum version of this as well, I believe.
Oh.
I remember watching that yesterday when, yeah.
It moves at a fair old. Yeah, I'm just saying it does move at a fair lick as well, which is good.
Yes. Yeah. Brian Hooper, how you doing, man? The main sprite looks like Burke from the Trapdoor.
You know what? That's exactly what I was thinking. I feel like I'm playing Trapdoor.
You could have an interesting Trapdoor game in this style, I guess.
Yeah.
It's kind of like without the screen sliding. It's a bit like a Dizzy game,
but with a better jump mechanic.
Oh no, I disagree there.
As everybody knows, I'm not a Dizzy fan. I don't like the jump mechanic in it.
I would argue that the jump mechanic on Dizzy is vastly superior to this one, but there you go, that's me.
Yeah. I think what I would do is redefine the keys on this to make it. I've got a second button on me. I think it's Z. Yeah, definitely redefine the keys and.
So you see, when you go into a door, you're going into a different random room.
Yeah.
So that gets annoying.
No, certainly. Yeah, it's an interesting game. I like it. I'm gonna give this a solid 7.5. Definitely.
I think it's better than Only Lisa 1. And yeah, I'm going with you on that. 7.5 out of 10. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely a 7.5. Yeah, really interesting game. Lovely graphics. The sound is very Spectrum. It's. I wish they'd have put a little bit more effort into the AI sound on it. But yeah, Clanny says the controls knackered it for him. Well, you can redefine the controls, Clanny. That's the one thing that I do like about it.
I think what Clanny might be referring to is the fact that pressing up does a different type of jump than pressing down.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah, possibly. Yeah, possibly. Yeah. More movement though. Yeah. I can understand the frustration, but you do get used to it. I got used to using the ladders pretty quick. Maud says I've played a little bit before and enjoyed it. 7.5 sounds about right, I reckon. There we go. Oh, so am I, Clanny. I'm crap. Definitely. Interesting game. Well, I am aware of time, so we'll have to quickly move on. Let's have a look. Let's go to.
I think that falls short of being a hidden gem, unfortunately.
It does fall short, I agree.
Just.
Yeah.
OSG's in the chat.
Hello, OSG. We've got one at the moment there, OSG. We found one. Let's have a look at this one. Oriental Games. Now, I'd never seen this one before. And I do need to... I know, but okay for time. Let's have a look. I'll do a normal one on this. It's a beat 'em up, isn't it? Yeah. Lovely loading screen again.
Multi-event beat 'em up.
Right. Let's wait for it to load. Here we go. We've got all sorts to do. Select right one. 0 is back to menu. Enter name. Can I type? Right, player 1 is joystick. And then back to main menu. Can I type? Please let me type. Yes. And then enter. Right, here we go. There we go. So
we're not going to mention some of the Asian tropes there. One of the names is called Ping Pong. God.
Oh, so, yeah. Let's have a look. Oh, hey, it's not bad. It's not bad. Nice graphics, to be honest.
Animations on the face at the top are really cool.
Yeah. Well, they both... Oh, yeah, that's it's good, actually, yeah.
Yeah, they're clones. They're twins, but, you know.
Yeah.
That'd be like an old stereotype gag of everyone from the Orient looking the same, wouldn't it? But we're not going to go down that road.
Yeah. I really like the graphics on this. The controls aren't too bad. They're not as good or as sensitive, should I say, as the likes of International Karate, etc. But yeah, it's no. You know what? This is a two-player game, isn't it? It's one of them that I bet when you're fighting your mates, this one is the it doubles its value. This game. Oh, right. Apparently, it's telling me all the results, and because I'm dead, it goes through.
Yeah, it plays the results out for you. Yeah.
I getcha. Nice graphics.
CPC Game Reviews says, never played this, but impressed how smoothly the characters move.
It's one of them that's got really good graphics. It really has. I'm quite impressed with the graphics. Really, the controls weren't too bad. Could have been a little bit better. What did you think of it, Chris?
Graphics are really good. Graphics are really good. It's, like I say, it's a multi-event game. So when you start the game again, it will then go into the Kendo, I think, next.
Okay.
The Kendo is a lot more basic than the Kung Fu. But then you've got Karate, which is essentially the same as Kung Fu, with a few different moves.
I getcha.
And then you've got Sumo at the end.
Ah.
And it's all very well presented. I love the graphics at the top with the faces in pain. That's kind of cool. I believe the Amiga and ST versions of this were really comprehensive, and you can bespoke your moves and stuff. It's got a bit of Panzer about it, yeah. Reminiscent of Arcade Plus. Old Style Gamer says sort of looks like Panzer in looks, a little bit, yes.
Very impressive graphics. I am impressed, actually.
The graphics are nice. They're very nice, yeah.
Now then, I've got to think about scoring this. As a one-player game, I'd give it a 7. I reckon as a two-player game against each other, if you do have that option, I think it's an 8. What are your thoughts?
I think the graphics are well done. I think the animation is really good. The controlled feedback is pretty sensitive. It's a little bit... I want to say the word dull, but that sounds too critical. But it's got a little bit of mundaneness about it. But I think it's going by both two-player, single-player experience together, combined, 7 out of 10. 7
out of 10. Okie doke. Yeah. So let's have a look what the chat has to say. Brian Hooper's giving it an 8.5 as 2-player, 7.5 in single-player. Now then, that kind of puts us into hidden gem territory, the 8.5. Ooh.
Yeah, there was a name there called Wong Tong. Yeah, that's right, OSG.
Yeah. Clan is going for a 7. Maud's going for a 7. I'm right on the border with this one. I'm going to say not a hidden gem, but definitely give it a go.
It's a strong game.
It's a very strong game. John's giving it a 6. Yeah. It's a strong game. Give it a go and decide for yourselves.
Andrea goes for a 7 out of 10. Could be fun, she says.
Well, anything with Andrea would be fun.
Now.
You dirty old man.
She's dirty old man. She's taken, remember?
Oh,
defend the honour
now,
of
come on,
anybody-
Chris. That's never stopped me before, has it?
Yeah, but that's true. But I will defend the honour of anybody called Chris.
I'm sure Chris can defend his honour, and I'm sure Andrea could as well.
I'm sure they both could.
Yeah.
CPC Game Review says I reserves judgment until I've played it properly. Winky emoji.
Right, well, there you go, CPC Game Reviews. Is this on your site, sir? It may deserve a review from yourself. Right. I shall move on. I do like that.
It's nice.
Yeah. Let's have a look. Now then, we have 2 games of the same name. So I'm going to put both on. Not at the same time, obviously.
That'd be fun.
It'll be difficult. I don't think my laptop would take it. It'd probably just kill the stream. Let's have a look. So let's have a look at the earlier version of this name.
I just noticed though, we've had no real stinkers yet.
We haven't, have we? Yeah. I'm sure one will crop up. I'm sure it will.
Sure.
So let's have a look at this one. It's called Out of This World.
So CPC Game Review says no, it isn't on the site, and yes, it deserves a review. I'll be looking
There
forward to
you
reading that.
go. There you go. Well, maybe this is one that Chris could do. Maybe a little NRG or something.
I haven't written any reviews for CPC Game Reviews, actually. He hasn't asked me, so I didn't want to intrude.
I think it certainly is worth attention. So this is the 1987 Better Tech Limited. Ooh, never heard of that.
Clanny's got it already.
Fantasy Zone, yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what that is what this is.
Yeah.
We'll see the game.
Yeah. Well, you can't get any more Fantasy Zone than this.
That is the Amstrad version of Fantasy Zone right there.
It scrolls.
It scrolls lovely.
Mm.
Yeah.
I assume I've got to collect everything.
I mean, they're literally one sprite away from a lawsuit with this.
They are, aren't they? Yeah.
So close to Fantasy Zone.
It's lovely, though, isn't it? It is lovely.
No, it is lovely.
This is lovely.
I really enjoyed Fantasy Zone back in the day, though, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Right, let's try and be objective. The graphics are superb.
They are.
Because of the...
Scrolling's awesome.
Yeah.
The speed is spot on.
See, with games like this, why did the CPC get such a bad reputation for scrolling? Because it could do it. Look, no problem.
Yeah, and look at the transitions as well between screens. Really quick and fluid.
Yeah. Lovely little shooter.
Lots of sound as well.
Yeah. No worries, Andrea. No worries, Andrea, lovey. Thank you for popping in.
Back in 5, she says, actually. So she's just taking 5.
Oh, no worries. Give your Chris a big hug and a kiss from me.
Not bad looking at all, says Brian Hooper.
Yeah, it's lovely, this.
Wait and see if you can get to the bonus stage. You'll be impressed with the scrolling on that.
Now, this is me we're talking about, Chris. I don't think I'll get to any bonus stage.
Try and hit as much enemies as possible and get the bee icon that floats in the sky.
Bee icon. There we go. So I've got your top tips now off Novabug. So.
Yeah, this is one I've played before and I really, really enjoyed it.
So go on. Oh, B. There we go. Bonus level. Shit, what happened then? I died straight away. It literally just come on and then I died.
It's really fast. Yeah, you've got to move and shoot like constantly.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I'm loving this. I'm loving this. I'm calling this. Is it hidden? That's the question. It's a gem, but is it hidden?
I think it is.
What did you give this one, sir?
Oh, this is a proper 8.5 out of 10.
I totally agree, and I'm calling this a hidden gem as well because it's hidden to me. I totally agree. A solid 8.5. Definitely fun. Beautiful graphics. Shows what the Amstrad could do. What year was it? 87, I think, was it?
87. Oh,
Yeah.
87, I think it was, yeah.
Yeah, 87. So
there's,
they could...
there's literally only one critique I'd have about this game.
And what's that, sir?
And that would be the spawning of some of the enemies. They just spawn in just out of nowhere sometimes, and it's a bit unfair.
Yeah. Maud's giving it 8. Oh, everybody's agreeing.
Yeah, apart from that, I think this is a absolutely excellent Fantasy Zone clone.
Yeah. Well, if you think about it, I mean, how much would have this cost back in the day? 1987, it would have cost what? Was it a full price game?
I don't know, and I've never seen this in the wild either.
Did it again?
Get the B, get the B.
Oh. I did get the B.
Man, you got to move.
I've literally got, when I get the B, I've got my finger to go down or up just to move, and it literally died straight away.
Move and shoot at the same time.
Yeah.
I think there's bosses. I can't remember exactly. I think you just got to keep collecting the money.
Yeah. Yeah. Hiya, Mikey. Good to see you, buddy. What a lovely game.
2020 remake, says Clanny.
Sorry, what was that? I missed that.
And CPC Game Review says it was fairly little known back in the day. It certainly doesn't turn up on eBay a lot. No, it doesn't, because I've never seen it on eBay.
Well, it's definitely a hidden gem. Definitely one to the list. Have you reviewed this one, sir?
No, actually, I am going to be doing an NRG of this because you reminded me of it when you sent me the link of Out of This World, and I thought, oh, yeah, I've definitely got to do a review of that. So, yeah.
Definitely. Superb game. I'm really impressed with this. I don't want to carry on with the rest of the stream. I just want to play it. So that kind of tells you. Superb. Really impressed. Right, there's the B. Got it. Right, now.
Right.
Bonus level. Move. So, the orange things kill you? Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Wow, that is quick.
Look how fast the scrolling is.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, it's a bit quick for me. Oh, I feel old.
Taking the low route.
I'm taking the low, yeah, because I'm scared.
Yeah. Like I say, it's games like this and TLL. When I say, oh, the Amstrad can't scroll, no, it does. It can scroll. It's got to know how to make it scroll. Obviously, Zap the Bugs as well.
Yeah.
Genocide.
Wow, what a game! Right, I'm actually upping my score now. I did say 8. I think I'm going to go up for a 8.75 on this because I'm enjoying it. And like I said, I really don't want to carry on with the rest of the stream. I just want to play it. But unfortunately, I do have to end there on that game.
You know, honestly, that really stands up to the original Fantasy Zone as well.
It really does. I mean, if you think about it, back in the day, Fantasy Zone, how much did that cost to buy on cartridge?
I would love to see that back to back with the Master System version of Fantasy Zone.
Definitely. Yep. Sorry, I'm making a quick tab.
Get that one, OSG.
Yeah, that'd be interesting, did it? Yeah.
Because I'd like to see what the Commodore would make of that scrolling and the colours and everything.
Yeah. Well,
I'm not being funny or anything. I'm genuinely curious.
Well, you could like I do on all my Commodore videos. Like you can RGB it now and saturate the hell out of it, so it will certainly improve it. Come on, it's okay, but it's not as good as the Master System. Well, no, we know that. We
yeah,
know
we know
that.
it's not as good as the Master System, but it's very, very good. Bit of shilling from Mikey. He's in the stream.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Streaming at 9ish. Special one tonight, he says.
I wonder why. Well, in 1989, Fantasy Zone on the Sega Master System, according to Brian Hooper, was £24.99, 25 quid. So there you go. So Reactor, this is on. Were they a budgie label?
I'll have a quick look, actually. I'll have a quick look, see if it did.
I'll put the other out this world on while we're waiting.
Because to be honest, I like I said, I played it before, so I didn't look at the article about it.
Mm.
Let's see what's. So Areola Soft. What a name!
I know. Nipple soft.
You can do keys, yeah.
Don't forget, guys. After this stream, there's everybody will in the chat. We're all moving over to Twitch to a special stream by Mikey Smith and the lovely Janie.
Right, okay, few details about it. The 128K version loads all the levels, so this is a multi-load normally on 64K.
Yep.
8 levels in total. It's got a full screen horizontal game area as well. Makes it even more impressive. Looks like it was they've only got a picture of the cassette, but it does look like it's on the Reactor label, so that says to me it's a budget label.
That was a budgie. Oh my god. Oh my god.
A budget label.
Wow. Well, there you go. Well, I think it just being a budgie game puts it above the Master System version because, even if you paid $2.99, $3.99 for it, amazing game.
It's on Dr. Destructo levels of budget excellence.
It really is. It really is. It's definitely a hidden gem. It's my highlight of the night, actually. I love that game. So, Johnny B's just enjoyed a cremated pizza. Mikey's saying hello to everybody.
Don't burn your pizza.
Don't burn your pizza. Oh, God, I'm getting hungry now. So this is the other Out of This World on the Amstrad. Well, let's have a look at this one. Now, this is
from one clone to another.
Now then. OSG says it is on this C64. It doesn't look as good as the CPC one, but it has music.
Does it play as good?
I think it's certainly worth looking at. In fact, I'm due to do another Commodore 64 video, so I may cover this and have a look at it.
You know what? I might take you up on that as well. I might do that as well. I might have a look at the Commodore version. I mean, definitely. I'm generally interested.
Yeah, definitely. So, right.
Okay, I got a correction from CPC Game Reviews. CPC rules as a cover of the disc version. It's definitely not a budget game. Right.
So it's not a budgie.
I didn't look at the CPC rules site. I looked at CPC Power, so my bad. Thank you for that, Nick.
Yeah. OSG says, I don't know, it looks fast, but it doesn't look as if much work went in. That'll be interesting. Now, lovely tune on this. Right, let's have a look. Enter to start. Right, let's enter. We have a ball blazer.
Trailblazer.
Trailblazer, yes, I always get my balls mixed up.
Ball Blazer's a different game.
Trailblazer, I apologise to all you Trailblazer fans, the Ball Blazer fans. Yeah. And as you can tell, at my age, I'm shit at these get fast reaction games now. Oh my god, game over already. Let's try again.
Right.
Very fast.
Hint on this: control the speed.
Okie doke. How do you control the speed? Up and down. Oh, right, fair enough. Yeah. Okay, watch out for holes. Water missiles are pretty low. Let's have it. So, there we go. It's a little bit slower. Oh, yeah. I'm not busy with the speed. I forgot to jump left and right. There we go. The sprite certainly moves.
Oh, yeah.
Well, this is another belter. Would you say it's better than the original Trailblazer?
It's difficult to tell. It's so much of a clone.
Oh.
It's good. It's good.
It is good.
Really fast. Better than Trailblazer. I think it's on the same level as Trailblazer because it is almost a complete clone with the speed aspect tweaked a bit.
Yeah. It's certainly fast.
Yeah, I would say its graphics are a little bit neater than the original Trailblazer. The ball sprite is not as good as the original Trailblazer, though, oddly.
Oh.
And it's slightly different in the way that you go from level, like you say, see there, you ended a level.
Yeah.
You end levels on this, and Trailblazer is more of a continuous game.
Yeah, it like jumps, doesn't it? Yeah, it jumps into the next level, drops you into the next one. Yeah.
It's called Out of This World, Clanny.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, hey, Lucas. Yeah, no worries, mate. Don't worry about that. Nice tune. I've heard that tune before from somewhere.
I think it's lifted from something else. I can't remember what, though.
Yeah, sounds familiar. It's okay. Let me think. I've got to really give this one a thought. Doesn't have the grab factor of the last game, obviously. I'm going to go for a 6.5. What about you, Chris?
It's difficult, but then that's the nature of the game. The original Trailblazer was ridiculously difficult as well, but for me, taking into consideration it's good music, it's really good presentation, it's rapid speed and smoothness, I think this is an 8 out of 10 for me.
Okay. So we've got an 8 out of 10 off Chris. I'm going 6.5, but a lot of that is due to my lack of ability. Clanny says 8 out of 10. I tell you, we've not asked. Let's ask GP. GP, what did you think of that one? Okay. Not to worry. I think
that last point. I think you made that last point really good.
Well, it was amazing how he actually he seemed to grab the essence of the game in his comments. It was.
I think he nailed it.
Yeah.
I think he nailed it, a bit like the nails in his neck.
Yeah, see, Johnny agrees with him. Yeah, definitely.
OSG says he doesn't like Trailblazer games, so 6 for me.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. It's like one man's shit is another man's gold, isn't it? Not my type of game, really. Yes, Brian, GP does know it. So hello, Simon. Good to see you, buddy. But yeah, it's fast. Again, it's one of them games that it's a bit Marmite, I would say. You either love it or don't.
Trailblazer games on the Amstrad, as well as Nebulous type games, always come across as a little bit of like a tech demo for me.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like saying, look how fast we can do this, and look what we can do here with this rotation. You know, I like that aspect of it, but it has that sort of tech demo feel about it.
Yeah. So I'm big on grab factor. Now it's like I've been sat here for the last minute or two and I've not played it, and I've got no urge to go back to it straight away. So, like I did the others. So, yeah,
Oh, the
good,
other half of this world.
yeah, good game. Not my cup of tea, but certainly Novabug likes it, and a few people in the chat. Hello, Simon. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you, matey. But yeah, not a bad game. Not a bad game at all. Is it a hidden gem? No, not for me. Is it a hidden gem for you, Chris?
I would, yes, I would say yes. I mean, as far as clones go, I think it's a very, very good clone of Trailblazer.
Yep, definitely. Okay, we'll go with that. So, hidden gem for Clanny. Clanny likes that one. So, you know what? I haven't seen for a while. I haven't seen a good review of Clansman on his channel. I think maybe it's one of these games, Clanny. You should pull out and do a proper review on it for us. That'd be cool.
Also missed Clanny last night as well. Where were you, Clanny?
Let's move on. So, yeah.
By the way, Mage Belly.
Yes, I'm keeping it 9 o'clock. I'm knocking off to pass it over. So we're not doing too bad. Not doing too bad.
Brian regretted the Vindaloo this morning, apparently. Ring of Fire.
Oh dear. Yeah, Ring of Fire. I could just murder a Vindaloo, actually.
Oh, me too. I love a Vindaloo, me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Now
have you ever had a fowl?
Oh, God, I've had a fowl.
Have you had, no, the actual curry, though.
Yes. Yeah, definitely.
That's slightly hot, isn't it?
Yeah, just a bit on the warm side, that one.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm gifted with asbestos guts, fortunately, so I like them hot.
So you can down boiling water. Not feel a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Mike is saying, Yellow Belly, go on a bit, dude. Don't let me rush. Oh, no, it's okay. I think I've timed it right tonight.
I think Johnny and Brian. So Johnny says, fowl tastes great, but too hot. But too hot. It is, yeah, it is too hot. And Brian Hooper says, a fowl is pure evil.
It is.
Honestly.
I've suffered.
It's like eating molten lava.
Yeah. Yeah, I was. God, I'm talking back in the day. I was a works do, and we'd always go for a curry, and they dared me, and of course, being the knobhead I was, I tried it, and yeah, it was. I paid for it after. But I ate it all. I ate it all out of spite. So, here we go. There's a game called Outboard. It's a Logiciel game. French. Let's have a look, see if it loads. Here we go, Clanny. Outboard. I wasn't going to say Clanny. Oh, so I'm kissing my girl. And then I get in my boat.
I like them animations.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. So I'm a boat. I assume am I racing? Oh, I don't want to hit that. Oh no! Come on. He hit me.
Yeah, they're not very considerate, your fellow racers.
I know. Now I swim back to shore and then get back in a boat again and try again. I think the cutscenes, as nice as they are, they do detract.
It takes a lot to get the game restarted as well.
Yeah.
Because he swims back to the boat.
Oh, come on.
It doesn't move that well.
It doesn't, does it? I'm not enjoying this. I'll be dead straight with you guys. I'm really not enjoying it.
This is it's a shame. This game.
Yeah, Klein says every time you die, you have to wait 5 minutes. Yeah, yeah. Could have done better. Certainly could, especially LRCL usually good with the gaming stuff. Yeah, I don't actually want to have another go. That says a lot. I don't actually care.
It's I tell you what, it's even more annoying when you get to the end of the lap as well, because you've got to slow right down to turn around a buoy, and if you don't get at the right speed, you crash every time.
Yeah.
So it's presented nicely, but it doesn't move very well.
No, it certainly doesn't. It's what was that? A nice little. Yeah, it's the scrolling is terrible. Very jerky.
There's a bit of tearing going on there.
Yep. Why did that happen? I died for no reason.
Let's have a look. When my stream catches up, I'll tell you if you did. If you got to the end, and that'll be the reason why. Yeah, that's the buoy turn.
Right.
You just if you don't slow the boat down and turn, it just sinks, which is a bit stupid.
Yeah. Well, I'm not even going to bother playing the rest of it. I'll be dead honest. I'll give it a 2 out of 10 just for graphics.
Oh my word!
It really doesn't appeal to me one bit.
I think that's a bit harsh, but okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I'm a harsh bastard, though. You know.
Harsh bastard. That's your headline now.
Yeah, the harsh bastard. Yeah, really not enjoying it, and I judge a lot of games on whether I want to go back to it, and I'd never want to see that one again. So I know I'm being harsh, but it's here we go. OSG says, yeah, pile of poo, 2 out of 10 sounds right. I don't think even the Commodore 64 version would be any better.
I'm a 5 out of 10, 5.5 actually.
Ah, right. So Chris is going for the 5 out of 5. CPC's Game Reviews has given it a 5. Clanny likes it. You would. What did you give it? 7.5. Yeah.
Good old Clanny.
Good old Clanny. He's. I think he's got the idea of scoring the wrong way round. It's supposed to be the better the game, the score goes up, not the other way around. But yeah, he loves obscure crap. Yeah.
You see, the thing is, the graphics are actually good, but it needs to move better. The controls need to be a little bit better, and it needs to be the whole game needs to flow better.
Exactly, I totally agree. This is it. Yeah. It's like you start the game, and you know it's going to take ages. Once you crash, if it just like jumps straight back to where you need to be, then I'd be happy. I'd be happier. But having to sit through a little animation of him swimming to shore, then swimming up an embankment, and then to get into the boat before you start again, you kind of lose interest straight away.
Yeah, I kind of concur with that.
It's So I'm getting my arse candles mixed up, but the title music is awesome. Yeah.
I don't know where he gets his arse candles, puts his arse candles. That would be mixed up a bit proper.
Right, next game. Hey, I tell you what, I think for the first time I've got my timing right. Now then, over Koban.
Oh,
okay. I'm not gonna say a word. Just listen to this music, guys.
You playing the music, are you?
Yeah, the music's playing. Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's good music.
Really beautiful music. Now, there's a comment. That is high praise indeed from OSG.
Title music, awesome, yeah.
Sounds almost Sid-like.
I'm going to see if I can get that playing on the Amstrad behind me. See how what everyone can hear. What it sounds like coming out of a real one.
Yeah, oh, I bet it'll sound amazing. So, did you ever, here's a question while I'm making a cigarette. Did you ever, back in the day, hook up your Amstrad to your stereo?
No, I didn't actually. Never did that because I tried to connect it to. Oh, what was it? I tried once to connect it to. Do you remember, like, you used to get those silly little speakers for your Walkman?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I had an old tape Walkman back in the day, and you used to get them silly little shitty speakers for them. And I tried to connect it to that, but of course it doesn't sound right. It just because it's sending a speaker, it's sending a headphone signal, so it just didn't sound right.
Yeah.
So I gave up essentially.
Yeah. I did. I used to do it all the time. I put it to the auxiliary in on my stereo, on my little MIDI system, and I turned the volume right down on the Amstrad, just like literally one because it's a high impedance, and then whack the volume up on my stereo. Oh my god, it was amazing, absolutely amazing. I used to love it, especially the stereo effect of the old Amstrad.
If you had a really good tune to do it on as well.
Yeah, this one, yeah, definitely. Now then, this game is pretty new. It's from 2013. And it's my kind of game. It's a puzzler. I think it's got an amazing soundtrack. Beautiful music. I'm still making a fan. It wouldn't be a stream without me smoking on it, would it?
No, of course it wouldn't.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a puzzler. And it's bloody rock hard. And I'll be dead honest, I spent a little bit of time on this and I still couldn't get past the first level. It's a thinker one. Now, my favourite all-time game on my Amstrad is my go-to game is Baba's Palace. I just love that game. I always go back to it. John Gage did hook his Amiga up. Yep. Not wrong with that job. Yep. It was great. I'm actually on the lookout for an Amstrad stereo from the back in the day. You putting it on there, buddy?
I am, yeah, I'm trying.
Yeah.
Because the music is really good on this.
Yeah. But, yeah. I'm actually, I keep searching eBay. I want an Amstrad MIDI system.
I have one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have one years back. I mean.
Yeah. They're you can pick them up, still pick them up. So that I think would be awesome, and then I can recreate. Mikey Smith, I'd love one of those. Yeah. Definitely, Mikey. Yeah. Absolutely worth it. Now, Chris is there trying to. If you're just tuning in, wondering what's going on, he's putting it on.
Here we go. On the real CRT.
Right. Well, what I shall do is mute this.
It's not bad, is it?
It's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Yeah, it is a lovely tune, Mikey. I shall cancel that. Now, as a puzzler...
That's the beauty of having the M4 card hooked up straight away, so you can do that.
So the idea is, you get one of these blocks, and you need to put it on those. You see, you've got 6 little marks on the floor, and you've got to sort of puzzle round, get round, and just get them on the places. Now, I was playing this and I keep getting stuck a bit, probably due to my lack of ability more than any fault of the game.
I'll stop there. Go up. Yeah. I worked out the first 2 levels, and I got stuck on the 3rd.
Yeah. So you've got a certain number of moves as well, I believe.
Certainly a brain game.
Yeah. Now, nothing wrong with a brain game. It's always nice to be able to have a think.
You do get the opportunity to pull blocks back if you've made a 1 move wrong.
Ah, I didn't know that. So.
Yeah, well, you can if you're pushing the block and you've pushed it 1 square too far, if you press fire, you'll be able to pull it back one block.
Ah, yeah, right. Oh, I like this type of game. It involves thinking, and because there are times where you'll be playing on the old Amstrad, and you've seen the speed of some of these games, especially the shoot 'em ups, and you just want to relax and just have something a little bit more relaxing, a little bit, make you think a little bit. And I think this absolutely hits that nail on the head. Shame it hasn't got any in-game music, apart from obviously each level.
And like Simi says on the chat, this sort of block pushing game has been cloned many times over the years. He's correct.
It has, and it's one of those formats that you can't really go wrong. Right, I'm already looking at this one now, and I'm like, oh my god, right. But beautiful graphics. What are your thoughts on this one?
I say the music is really awesome. I don't think the quality of the music matches up to the game. It's an okay game. It gets you good thinking. It's graphically fine. I don't care too much for that textured surround. That's a bit eye draining.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you could spend a good hour on this, and it would amuse you. And perfect for a mobile. If you had a CPC emulator on your mobile, perfect.
Definitely, yeah. I like it. The music is awesome. It really is. I can't stress enough. This is actually going to be on my go. I've never seen this one before, and I'm putting this on my real CPC, so I can do exactly what Chris just did, and have it playing through the real.
That's really good on the
real Amstrad. And then when I get me little stereo, I mean, I've got a PA system upstairs at the moment, but it takes up a bit of space, and I'm trying to make that one room a little bit more compact. So yeah, certainly music, 10 out of 10. I love that music.
Brian Hooper goes, oh, it certainly looks playable. 7.5 straight off the bat. It won't change the world, but it looks like it could be very calming. Yep, it's pretty much right.
Wow, Brian, that's absolute awesome way of putting it. Yeah, I totally agree, mate. Totally agree. Simi says, hi Simi, sorry I didn't say hello earlier. I've always been terrible at these games. I remember one on the Game Boy that was tough after the first few albums. Well, yeah, the idea is it ramps up the difficulty level. Micah Smith's given it a 6 out of 10. I'm going to go for... no, this is difficult because this is my type of game. I'm going for a 8. Definitely an 8. The music is a 10. The game itself is an 8, and I will be playing this. It's one I certainly want to, at least 8 out of 10 for CPC game reviews.
Yeah.
but he's undecided whether to raise it to 9.
Oh, 9
Oh,
out of 10. Wow.
wow. Yeah.
Higher praise.
So we are now in the realm of, is it a hidden gem?
Well, I'm on 7.5 out of 10 for this.
I'm on 8.
Generally because the game itself is not that original, even though it's implemented well, and the presentation is fine. And the music's definitely a 10 out of 10.
Yeah. The music is amazing.
I see. If you were to do it in the old Amstrad Action scoring, I would say that the graphics are a 7. The audio is a 10. The grab factor would probably be a 6, and the staying power would probably be a 6.5.
Oh, look what OSG has to say.
9 out of 10. It was he would put it in the top 10% of CPC games, though. It would put it in that. Yeah, I think there's a lot more games that are a lot ahead of this. To be fair, on OSG, but I see what he's getting at.
Yeah. Would you say it just misses out?
No, I think it's fair to call it hidden gem.
Called. There we go. So called by Novabug himself. It's a hidden gem. It's he's saying it's not. It's one of the, if you love the genre, and I do, it's definitely a hidden gem. It's getting a gem off Sam. Good to see you again, Sam. And yeah.
By the way, Yellow Belly, you've overrun. By the way.
Yeah, I know. I know I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm on my last one. So shall I go to the last one? Let's have a look.
Go to the last one. If it's that one that we were talking about earlier, that's crap. Yes.
Yes. Oxidia. Let's go on to the last one, and then I'll head home from there now. Yeah, no worries, mate. I'll see you on Twitch, Steve. It's a French game. I shall try and get through this quickly. Now, I didn't see Rachel in the chat because I was going, but John Gage is in the chat. Still, hopefully. It's a collectathon platformer. It looks bloody awful. It's as blocky as hell. I think, Clanny, this is definitely up your street, sir.
This is like a Vic 20 game.
It is, isn't it? It is. Oh dear, I died. But I don't care. Definitely a Clanny game, this one. Yeah, John's here. Yeah. John Gage, I challenge you to do a game of this, sir.
Oh yeah, I'd like John's take on this.
Definitely. I'm sure.
OSG said that's an insult to the Vic 20.
Now, I know John Gage does like his crap games, although he won't admit it. So I think this is definitely one for him. Definitely one for Clanny. Yeah, exactly, Clanny. Yeah, it's up your street. It's shite.
There is one redeeming feature about this game.
Go for it, Chris.
Is that it does take a little bit of planning to collect all the coins.
Ah, right. So you do have to think.
So you have to think a bit, which is good. But unfortunately, everything else about it distracts you from thinking.
Right. I shall, John. I'll send it you in on my Discord. I'll send it over to you, buddy.
You know what? I can't work out. Why is the font at the top clashing with the game screen all the time? That's really shit.
It might be an emulator problem.
I don't think it is. I think it actually does run like this.
All right. All right. Marks out of 10, Chris.
Oh God, there's a 4.
4. That's generous. That's very generous.
4 because you do have to think about collecting the coins. You have to think about the order of collecting the coins. So that's sort of like the only redeeming feature of it. But everything else about it, I think, is. Oh, and I suppose that little build up there at the beginning with the title is actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
But it's just the audios are rubbish. The graphics are terrible. And the movement's just so shonky. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. John Gage just put it on his list of games to review. There we go. He does like his shit games, though. So we've got a 3, we've got a 1, we've got a 3.
It's called Oxygen, John.
Yeah. I can send you the ROM, no problem, John. I'll do it on Discord. It sounds like some sort of cleaning fluid. Yeah. I was thinking it sounds like a dose you get.
It's like a German detergent.
Yes, it's
Oxydar. It's removed your stains, no?
Yeah. Oh bloody hell! Yeah, I've got a right case round me knackers of Oxydar. Have you got any cream for me, Oxydar?
Yeah, it'll get your spots off, and fucking it won't just get your spots off, it'll get your skin off.
Well, guys, we are at the end of the evening. Sorry, I've run over a little bit. We are all moving over to Twitch for a little special stream of Mikey Smith. If there's anybody in the chat who can put a link in the chat for me to Mikey Smith's channel, that would be awesome. Big thanks to Novabug for jumping in at the last minute to help me out on this. If you haven't subscribed to Novabug, you have got a mental problem. You really do. Get on there. Get subscribed. Big thanks to everybody. Yeah. Lovely to have you in, Chris, as always. Pleasure to work with you. And hopefully a few ideas came from this stream for yourself, for your channel.
Or a couple, certainly. Yeah, I've got well, you've challenged me to do a long play of Octoplex, so I will work on that, certainly. And I will be doing a review of, you know what, I think I'll do a review of Oxydar as well, but also Out of This World. I really should have done that one years ago, but I didn't, so.
Yeah, definitely. For those, for everybody in the chat, I will put the games on my Discord channel for those who wish to try them themselves. We shall, give them a go yourself. That is the whole idea of this stream, is to give everybody ideas of games to try, maybe that you've not played yourself. It's certainly, this series has been an eye-opener for me, knowing that there was such games, as we've just seen, with awesome scrolling back in 1987. Not just the modern games. And again, the idea was, there we go, there's a link in the chat to Mikey Smith. We're all going to be moving over there. And I expect, how many have I got? 20 viewers? I have 20 viewers. I expect oh no, that dropped to 17 quick, didn't it? Well,
Shutting it down, mate.
Yeah. Please, everybody, get over to there. The link's in the chat. Get over there. And I think, again, big thanks to Chris for jumping in. And if you want to, what have you got next on there, buddy?
What's that? Sorry,
what have you got planned next? Coming up this week?
The next video will be a review of an Amiga game, Blood Money.
Oh, Blood Money.
Which, as a little aside, that will be my 999th video.
Wow. And
the next video will be my 1000th video, and that will be the Amscast with Mr. Larry Bundy Jr.
Superb. So we all look forward to that. Big thanks to everybody. Mikey Smith should be going live any moment, so all that leaves is for me to say, it's good night from me, and Chris to say,
well, it's good night from him. I know, I'll say it. Hang on a minute, because you nicked my catchphrase, so I'll say it. Yellow Belly,